The Good Morning America host appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers. George talked to Seth about some of the events that happened in his new book, The Situation Room. He admitted that it was a bit like the things happened to another person for his children, as many of the things he wrote about took place so long ago. Speaking of his eldest daughter Elliot, 21, however, George admitted she said something kind of sweet about the book. "Sometimes when I have a little trouble falling asleep, I will listen to your book," George said of Elliot. He couldn't stop laughing about it, and neither could Seth. "You know what's really sweet about that is that I don't think she intended it to be the biggest burn. No, she meant it to be sweet. Like I like hearing your voice, but it didn't quite come out that way," Seth joked. Both men laughed about the realization. "And she's like, now all my friends listen to you to fall asleep," Seth snarked. "They think you have a sleep podcast." George couldn't stop laughing, but the pair moved on to discuss the meat of the book. George recently made a surprise appearance on a talk show outside of his GMA role. He was a guest on NBC's Late Night with Seth Meyers earlier this week. He took to his Instagram account to announce his Tuesday appearance. "Always a great time with it, Seth Meyers. Thank you for having me at Late Night, Seth." George captioned his photo set. "Tune in tonight." Hashtag The Situation Room is available for pre-order now. Link in bio. While on the show, George, 62, discussed his 22nd wedding anniversary to wife Allie Wentworth. He also discussed some of the family's most painful experiences with George and Allie's daughters going away to college. However, he did reveal that while both Elliot and Harper have been away at school, they'll return home for the holidays. George also spent some time promoting his new book, The Situation Room. The book is about the untold stories of the goings-on in the White House's Situation Room. George's appearance on the talk show marked one of his most recent gigs away from his regular GMA hosting job. Earlier this week, George spoke out about wife Ollie during a new interview. On Tuesday, the Good Morning America correspondent was a special guest on Late Night with Seth Meyers. During their discussion, Seth, 49, congratulated George on his 22nd wedding anniversary to Ollie, as well as showing a picture of what the former White House communications director looks like when he's FaceTiming with his kids, Harper and Elliot. While holding up the hilarious snap, the Late Night host said, "I don't know what she's trying to say here, it seems very passive-aggressive." George laughed and said, "You think?" Half of Allie's face was shown in the photo while her husband sat down in a chair and held his phone in his hands with a smile on his face. The TV personality revealed that his two children are in college and will be coming back for the holidays. Elliot attends Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island, while Harper goes to Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee. George's recent comment comes after they revealed some devastating family news in August. George and Ollie shared the brutal news with their social media followers. The Hollywood actress posted a photo of her and George's back to the camera on Instagram. They were walking away from dropping Harper off at college. "We dropped our baby off at college. Everyone is saying she's ready to launch," Allie captioned the post. "But I don't think I'm ready. I don't want to stop making pasta with vodka sauce, picking up wet towels, cuddling up to her familiar scent." She went on. As Joni Mitchell once wrote, "The bed's too big, the frying pan too wide. I know our daughter will thrive. But man, it's brutal on the parents. If you feel inclined, please send me baked goods. I'll be under my covers."